I'm Leonard Hofstadter. Yeah, he's my roommate. Oh, God, is he okay? Yeah, all right, I'll be right there. Penny, what happened? Leonard, Sheldon's escaped and is terrorizing the village. Penny, okay. Have fun. Asterisk. Scene, a children's play area. Leonard, hi. I'm Dr. Hofstadter. Where is he? Security guard, ball pit. Leonard, thanks for not calling the cops. Security guard, oh, hey, it's no big deal. My sister's got a kid who's special. Leonard, yeah, well, he's extra special. Hey, Shelley. What you doing? Sheldon, size ratio was all wrong. Couldn't visualize it. Needed bigger carbon atoms. Leonard, sure. How did you get into this place? Sheldon, back door has a 5-pin tumbler system, single circuit alarm. Child's play. You can start sorting protons and neutrons while I build carbon atoms. Leonard, no, I don't think so. We need to go home now. Sheldon, but I'm still working. Leonard, if you don't come out of there, I'm going to have to drag you out. Sheldon, you can try, but you'll never catch me. He disappears under the balls. Leonard, for God's sakes. Sheldon, come here. Sheldon, popping his head up, Bazinga. Disappears, pops up in another place, Bazinga. And again, Bazinga. And again, Bazinga. And again, Bazinga. Asterisk. Scene, Leonard's bedroom. Sheldon is standing over their bed. He knocks on the wall. Sheldon, knock, 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 Leonard and Penny. Knock, 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 Leonard and Penny. Leonard, waking up as Penny screams, what? 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 Sheldon, knock, 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 Leonard and Penny. Leonard, what? Sheldon, I have good news. Leonard, and you had to barge in here and wake us up in the middle of the night. Sheldon, your cell phone was off. Leonard, because we didn't want to be disturbed. Sheldon, and that didn't work out, did it? Penny, Sheldon, what do you want? Sheldon, I came to tell you I've got the answer. Leonard, really? You figured out the graphene problem? Sheldon, no, I'm still hopelessly stuck on that, but I figured out how to figure it out. Penny, hey, you know what, Leonard, I know I said I could handle your roommate, but I was wrong. We're going to have to break up. Leonard, what are you talking about? Penny, as Sheldon sits on the bed, oh. Sheldon, Einstein. Leonard, yeah, I'm going to need a little more. Sheldon, Albert Einstein. Leonard, keep going. Sheldon, when Albert Einstein came up with special relativity, he was working at the patent office. Leonard, so, you're going to go work at the patent office? Sheldon, don't be absurd. That's in Washington. You know I could never live in a city whose streets are laid out in a wheel and spoke pattern. No. I'm going to find a similarly menial job where my basal ganglia are occupied with a routine task, freeing my prefrontal cortex to work quietly in the background on my problem. Leonard, sounds like a great plan. Sheldon, of course it is. Even talking to you is sufficiently menial that I can feel the proverbial juices starting to flow. Leonard, okay, well, thanks for sharing with us. Good night. Sheldon, you're welcome. Good night to you, too. Oh, by the way, I was watching you sleep for a moment, and I noticed that your snoring seems to be worse when you're on your back. Penny, Leonard doesn't snore. Sheldon, no, I wasn't talking to Leonard. Leonard, told you. Asterisk. Scene, an employment office. Employment office assistant. So, Mr. Cooper, you're looking for a job. Sheldon, a menial job. Like yours. Assistant. Why, thank you for noticing. I'm menial employee of the month. Do you have a particular field in mind? Sheldon, I do. For thousands of years, the lowest classes of the human race have spent their lives laboring to erect monuments under the lash of their betters, until finally they dropped down and became one with the dust through which they trudged. Do you have anything like that? Assistant, no. Sheldon, shouldn't you check your database? Assistant, clicks her keyboard a few times, no. Sheldon, you didn't really type. Assistant, I didn't really have to. So, how about construction? Sheldon, oh, that would be good. Sawing, hammering, eating out of a lunch pail as my working-class fellows and I sit perched precariously on a girder high above the metropolis. Assistant, no, no. This is putting up sheetrock at a housing project in Rosemead. Sheldon, I could do that. Assistant, good. Sheldon, one question. Assistant, yes. Sheldon, what's sheetrock? Assistant, moving on. How about doing deliveries for a florist? Sheldon, that seems acceptable. Assistant, do you have your own car? Sheldon, I don't drive. Assistant, of course you don't. Mr. Cooper, let me just ask you a question. What was your last job? Sheldon, senior theoretical particle physicist at Caltech, focusing on M theory, or, in layman's terms, string theory. Assistant, I see. Just give me a second. Security. Asterisk. Scene, the Cheesecake Factory. Penny, okay, I'll get those drinks started for you. Sheldon, appearing in an apron and carrying a tray, behind you. Penny, Sheldon, what the hell are you doing? Sheldon, I'm trying to get these tables cleared. We're slammed. Penny, no, wait, no, wait. What are you doing here? Sheldon, a reasonable question. I asked myself, what is the most mind-numbing, pedestrian job conceivable, and 3 answers came to mind: a toll booth attendant, an Apple Store genius, and what Penny does. Now, since I don't like touching other people's coins, and I refuse to contribute to the devaluation of the word genius, here I am. Penny, you just walked in and they hired you, just like that. Sheldon, oh, heavens, no. Since I don't need to be paid, I didn't need to be hired. I simply came in, picked up a tray, and started working for the man. Let me get that plate out of your way. Penny, Sheldon, this is ridiculous. Sheldon, is it? Just a moment ago I had a minor epiphany regarding the polymer degradation phenomenon while scraping congealed nachos off a plate. Bernadette, table 10 wants their check. Bernadette, thanks, Sheldon. Penny, Sheldon, wait, this isn't even what I do. I'm a waitress, not a busboy. Sheldon, you're right. That is more menial. Hello, I'm Sheldon. I'll be your server.